All right, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakodash. Double honor to the elders apostles of Great Millstone, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. All right, double honors to the head and the head and the elder of the Man of Israel camp, the Chazat, whom I teach under down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I also like to give another shout out to you sincere Akim, you brothers out there that's pushing this truth and our sincerity and righteousness in these last days. I also like to give another shout out to you sincere Akim, you brothers out there that's pushing this truth and our sincerity and righteousness in these last days. All right, another quick shout out to you Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to our heritage in these last days. All right, to y'all, I like to say shalom. All right, now coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shah with another exhortation video. And I want to do my Psalms of the Day video. All right, where I pick one scripture out of the book of Psalms and land on it and break it down. All right, just another quick hit. All right, Lord willing, to be edifying. All right, and the scripture that I chose was the Psalm 73 and verse 3. I was gonna get 5 and 6, but you know that's not really tying into the point. I mean, it is, yes it is, but you know, verse 3 is really the point I wanted to hit, you know. But I can get 5 and 6, but you know, like I said, verse 3 was really that key point I really wanted, man. All right, and it's the reason why. All right, and I'm gonna read it and tell you why. Psalm 73 and verse 3. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish." All right. And you know, this is King David, by the way, but you know, also this you know ties into what we may think, you know, when we first came in the truth. All right, you know, sometimes you know we may feel envious, all right, but you know at the same time we like, man, no point in feeling envious. But you know, when you first came in truth, you got to thinking like, damn, you know, our lives ain't the same no more. We're gonna be envious at this Jake, you know, because they prospering, all right. While we sitting down being patient, waiting on the Lord, man. So it said, I was envious. Now that word envious pretty much goes into you want what they want. You kind of jealous at what they got. All right. Matter of fact, let's do this. You see, the word envious means feeling or showing envy, similar, you know, down here it said jealous, covetous, you see? So the Lord told us, this is King David speaking, but, you know, we coming in the spirit of King David, Lord willing, man. It says Psalm 73, verse 3, it says, "For I was envious," or you could just remove that word envious and put jealous. "For I was jealous at the foolish." Who are the foolish? The foolish are, you know, Esau, Edom. All right, 2/3 of our people, anybody who's not in this truth will be considered foolish, man. All right. So this says, "For I was envious or jealous at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." You see, when we saw the prosperity of the wicked, you know, we be like, damn, how the hell is they prospering on this side, while on the other hand we being judged, we going through sufferings, we going through pains, trials, and tribulations. You know, of course it's gonna make you be like, damn, I miss, you know, when I was a wicked ass nigga, because you was getting away with a lot more shit. But now that we came into this truth, hey, we hold to a different standard, man. So Yahweh Shem Shai, he's not gonna make our living smooth sailing, man. He's gonna make our, he's gonna make this truth, this ride that we on, you know, this truth, all right, that we claiming, hey, he gonna make it, you know, with bumpy roads, you know, hills, you gotta go up, you're gonna get tired, go back down, you know, it ain't gonna be easy, man. So of course I can see why King David was saying he's pretty much envious at the foolish when he saw the prosperity of the wicked, because they prospering, you know, they got businesses, you know, they live they living in the biggest houses, got all the girls, but the man of the Lord, hey, it ain't so for our case, man. You know, we over here, like I said earlier, going through trials and tribulations, struggling to pay bills, you know, Women look at us funny, say we ain't shit, say you always teaching, etc., man. While on the other hand, they got it living good. But at the end of the day, man, we can't get too jealous at that, man, because at the end of the day, their time is coming to an end any goddamn way, man. Their time is but for a period of time, man. The Lord is about to get ready to do away with all that foolishness, all the prosperity of the wicked. Their time is coming. You see, the Lord is purifying his man right here and right now before Jacob's trouble, man. The Lord ain't doing that with these 2/3 niggas, man. He's letting them get away with a lot of shit. So at the point, it seems like the Lord is dealing with them, But, hey, the Lord is just allowing them to stack up their sins so they can, the Lord is allowing them to stack up their sins so they can, so he can bring judgment their way during the times of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, the Lord ain't forget about those 2/3 niggas. He just letting them get away with certain shit that his man can't get away with. We think about committing adultery. Hey, the Lord will judge us on the spot. The Lord can kill us on the spot, but he'll let a 2/3 nigga get away with it. He'll let a 2/3 nigga, sell drugs heavily. Let a man of the Lord try to sell, drugs, on a heavy level like that man, like that drug dealer on the streets. Lord judge us instantly, man. Not in neglect. He not saying that he won't get us out, but we'll get judged for it. Or he could remove the spirit away from you. Hey, that's because he probably thinking like, hey, that's what you into. Hey, I'm gonna give you up to it. So we're not supposed to be jealous at how 2/3 or Edomites prospering, man. Because at the end of the day, they prospering on this side is in vain any goddamn way, man. Because the Lord is about to get ready to come back and destroy this place, man. So what's the point of us being jealous at something that's about to be destroyed, man? We should already have the mindset of this is not our kingdom. This is not our rest, man. But I'm just saying, like, when we first came in this thing, this truth, hey, man, hey, we was like, damn, like, fuck. They still over here prosper. They still got they still got every goddamn thing handed to them, man. While we over here suffering. We all thought like that. We all kind of got jealous. It was like, damn, he got all the money, he got all the cars, he got all the girls. Hey, Yahweh Shem was about to give us double that, man. But we just got to continue to hang on. We still got to continue to endure. I'm gonna read verse 5. I'm gonna just jump down to verse 5 because it says they are not in trouble as other men. Yeah, even they're not in trouble. Like I said, they can go do something and don't get judged for it. But let a man of the Lord do it, we get judged right then and there for it, man. It said they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So, like I said earlier, man, they can get away with certain things, man. But let a man of the Lord do it. Yeah, we may be envying what they doing, and yet we go do the same thing they go do, and we get judged for it. Just because we envying or we jealous at what they doing. We can't be jealous at nothing they doing in wickedness. Why would we even, get jealous or, get envious at something they doing that's wicked, man? How they got that money? Like, for example, like LeBron and P. Diddy, what did they do to get those riches? Why should we even be envious knowing the things they had to do to get that riches, man? So that's another reason we shouldn't be envious at what they got going on, man. Because they got it in wickedness. And the Lord's about to get ready to destroy them any goddamn way. So there's nothing to be jealous or envious at, man. And if you is in that mindset, get out of it, man. Because their time is coming, man. It's not too much they about to get away with, man. Yahweh Shem is about to put an end to all that, man. So Lord willing, this video was edifying. This was just a quick one. The phone about to die. Lord willing, this video was edifying. I'm closing out with giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechach Wadash. Double honor to the elders apostles, a great millstone, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar. Double honor to the head and the elder, the man of Israel camp, the Chazak, whom I teach under, down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And shalom to you, sincere Akim. Shalom.